Okay, this is Noah with Gallegos Plumbing. We are at 427 South Coronado Street in Ventura. We are performing a private sewer lateral inspection. As you can see, we're about 75 feet out approximately. We're at the city connection. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, the water main, the water sewer main right there as the water passes through. And yeah, so as we pull back, we see the Y connection where we connect into it. Looks to be 4-inch clay pipe. And as we pull it back, we already see that there is some root intrusion right at the connection. We're going to pull back further. That joint looks to be in good condition. And it looks like there is a chimney drop right here where it angles down and the water flows down. Or this is a 45 connection, my apologies, where the pipe angles down to connect into the main line. And as you can see, there are more root intrusions in this area. Definitely doesn't seem to be restricting any flow as of now, but those roots are only going to grow bigger and bigger and eventually potentially cause more and more issues. Would definitely recommend a hydrojet at the very least to help clean up those lines. And the joints look to be in good condition right here. I believe we are in still the 4-inch pipe, more root intrusions. This one's more severe, as you can see, completely taken over the left side of that pipe. As we pull it back further, that joint seems to be in good condition. And then more root intrusions right here. These lines are definitely going to need to be cleaned out and possibly replaced. Some minor root intrusions on this joint. Nothing as excessive as we have seen. And there's some more root intrusions right here. You pull it back, you can kind of see it's coming in from the top side of the pipes. Nothing too major as of now, but could potentially create bigger and bigger issues. It's a little tough to determine exactly, but it looks like there could be a test Y on this connection right here, which would mean we're on the property inside the grass area, or it looks like there's some root intrusions coming through the pipe. Yes, as we pull it back, look, we're in 4-inch cast iron piping right here. As you can see, there's a good amount of corrosion coming from the top of the line. There is a considerable amount of buildup as well at the base of the pipe. So the cast iron piping doesn't have any more root intrusion in these areas, but it does have some buildup and some corrosion. Looks to be some buildup in this general area, which I definitely would recommend hydrojetting and cleaning. Yeah, and there's maybe possibly even a descale to help at least clean up the pipe and rejuvenate it as well. And this is more in front of the property, right as the pipe exits the home. We did run our camera from a vent on the roof, as there was no clean out access in the yard, or if there was a clean out access, we could not locate it. It must be buried. But yes, as we pull it back, there were some minor root intrusions in that joint, some more minor root intrusions, as well as a offset in the pipe. This just means that the pipes aren't lined up correctly, and some of that sewage and water is flowing into the ground, which is causing for more root intrusion. It's attracting the roots more. Yes, as we pull it back, another huge offset in this section right here. I do believe yes, and another huge offset as well. And this is 4-inch clay. It looks to transition from possibly 4-inch cast iron to 4-inch clay, and then back to 4-inch. I believe it might be cast iron. And then yes, another offset as well. In this general area, there is a considerable amount of offsets in the line. Yes, and as we pull it back, we should be inside the property already, under the house. It concludes our camera inspection, as we are just doing the outside exterior sewer line. So this is just, this section of the pipe is not included in our PSL, but it looks to be ABS in these areas. Yes, and we are pulling it out of the vent pipe as of now. Yeah, so this is the 4-inch vent that we ran our sewer inspection through. As you can see, the roof. This is the backyard, and over there is the front yard of the property. But yes, that concludes our camera inspection.